Hello, everyone! I am Miguel Sanchez, and after nearly 2 weeks of absence, I proudly welcome you to episode 4 of Logo History 2! Yes. It took me nearly 2 weeks to get this episode ready, and now it's finally out today. So thank you so much for waiting so patiently, and now it's finally time I reveal to you what we're going to be seeing on this episode. Are you ready? Here we go. If everyone's ready, then let's do it. For episode 4 of Logo History 2, we are taking a look at Tomorrow Entertainment, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Play-Doh, Toys R Us, WTTW, WYCC, and PBS. So, I hope you're all ready for this. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, if you're ready, let's do it. All 9 logos were requested by EricaPad18. So thank you for the requests, EricaPad18. If you want to go check out her channel, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Thanks for the requests, EricaPad18. Alright, let's get started. First, we're going to take a look at Tomorrow Entertainment. There's no show buy for this logo, and there's a bunch of information about it. So without further ado, let's get started with the logo of Tomorrow Entertainment. 1972 to 1986, we have 5 black shapes representing the letters T and E. That's it. Here's the alternative version. 1973 to 1980, we have the symbols now yellow, and on the right side, Tomorrow Entertainment in white text, and on the left of it, there we have everything on a blue background. Here's the alternative version. 1980 to 1985, the background is now white, and the symbol is now blue. Also, we have the word Tomorrow Entertainment black text. And 1985 to 1986, the symbol is now against the sunset, and everything the background is now black, and now on the left of it, there we have the word Tomorrow Entertainment black text. So that's all there is to it. And that's it. Nothing else to say about this logo. Now we're going to move on to McDonald's. And here's the short part for those who know what McDonald's is. McDonald's is an American fast food company founded in 1940 as a restaurant operated by Richard and Maurice McDonald in San Bernardino, California, United States. They rechristened their business as a hamburger stand and later turned the company into a franchise, with the Golden Arches logo being introduced in 1953 at a location in Phoenix, Arizona. In 1955, Ray Kroc, a businessman, joined the company as a franchise agent and proceeded to purchase the chain from the McDonald brothers. McDonald's had its original headquarters in Oak Ridge, Illinois, but moved its global headquarters to Chicago in June 2018. McDonald's is the world's largest restaurant chain by revenue, serving over 69 million customers daily in over 100 countries across 37,855 outlets as of 2018. Although McDonald's is best known for its hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and french fries, they feature products, breakfast items, soft drinks, milkshakes, wraps, and desserts in response to changing consumer tastes and a negative backlash because of the unhealthiness of their food. The company has added to its menu salad, fish, smoothies, and fruit. The McDonald's Corporation revenues come from the rents, royalties, and fees paid by the franchisees, as well as sales in company or operated restaurants. According to 2 reports published in 2018, McDonald's is the world's second largest private employer with 1.7 million employees, behind Walmart with 2.3 million employees. So, yeah, pretty much it. Take a look at the statistics of the restaurant. The restaurant is McDonald's. Their specialty is hamburgers. It was founded on May 15, 1940. It's owned by the McDonald's Corporation. The headquarters are in Chicago, Illinois. The slogan is "I'm loving it," and the website is McDonald's.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But without further ado, let's get started. This is the logo history of McDonald's. But before starting, there's going to be a lot of logo variants for this logo. So yeah, you have a war. But with that being said, let's get started. This is the logo history of McDonald's. 1948, the company was founded as McDonald's Famous Barbecue. So we have the word McDonald's in black text under. We have the word famous also in black text under. There's the word barbecue still also in black text. And between the word famous, we have 4 black lines, 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So yeah, that's it. 1948 to 1953, we just have the name was changed to McDonald's Famous Hamburger. So we have a black rectangle on it. We have a white line above it. We have a chef. Under the line, we have the word McDonald's in black text under it. We have the word famous. We have the word McDonald's in white text under it. We have the word famous in white text under it. There's the word hamburgers in white text. Under that rectangle, we have another black rectangle, and we have the words. We have the phrase "buy them by the bag" in white text. So yes, and everything's on a white background. So that's it. 1953 to 1968, the name should change to McDonald's. So we just have the word McDonald's in red text. So that's it. Now you can say about that. And here's a version with Speedy, another version with Speedy, and I believe that's very original. 1961 to 1968, we have 2 golden arches. And there's a yellow, 2 golden arches, and there's a golden line passing through everything, passing through those arches, and everything's on a red out line. On the right, we have the word McDonald's in red text, so that's it. Here's a version with a circle, another version, a variant, and the version with the thin arches. And we have, and there's also the icon. And there's also Archie, so that's something, and another version of Archie. 1968 to 2006 in the USA, and 1968 to the rest internationally. We have the famous golden arches, and in the middle we have the McDonald's in black text. So that's it. Here at the Walmart, the print version, a thinner print version, the icon, another version of the icon. The thinner version of the icon, another version of the icon, the 3D version of the icon, another 3D version of the icon, yet another 3D version of the icon, the 3D version with the watermark, and the sign version, yet another sign version with the watermark, the current sign, another sign that says billions and billions served, and the McDonald's International logo, and we have there's also the orange logo, another version, yet another version, but without the border, another version, the version with red text, yet another version with red text. Another version with red text, and we have a variant of the logo with red text, and we have the outline version, the 3D version, and the light blue version used only in their Arizona location, and we also have the for another version with where the red was replaced with gold arches, and we have the separate version where the Walmart where Mick and Donald's are separate together, and we also have the 3D version with the arches are there, and we also have Random Doll, and there's also. Oh yeah, that's right. 1969, 2006 in USA. 1969 to the present international same except is not 3D. Here is the glass version. 1975 to 2006 in the USA. 1975 to the present in the internationally. Everything same as last time except the McDonald's is a white text. Everything's on inside a rounded square. So that's it. Here's the flag. The version without the text. Another version without text. A very without text. The version on a black online. And I believe that's pretty much it. 1989, we have the McDonald's in black text on a white shell. I believe that's pretty much it. Here's the variants. 1991 to 1992, we have the red text on online. On them we have the golden arches, and I believe that's pretty much it. 1992 to the present, we have the same golden arches except they're 3D. Under we have a red shape on it, and above it we have a yellow line passing through it, and in the middle we have the McDonald's in black white text. So that's it. Here's the 2D version. 1993 to 2007 in the USA, 1993 to 2010 internationally, and 1985 to the present as the secondary logo. We have the golden arches, the two golden arches connected to each other, and they're on a black shell. So that's it. Here's the print version. The version inside a red square. The version with the watermark, a variant. The red version variant. The McDonald's logo. The sign with the current Forever Young image. The variant with that smile, and the drive-through version. 1997 to 2010. We have a red speech bubble on a yellow online, and we have the golden arches. So that's it. So what I'm saying, did somebody say McDonald's? I thought so too. 2003, we have a red cycle on a yellow and blue online, and we have the golden arches on a blue shadow under it. We have a yellow line also on a blue shadow. So yeah, the results smile. McDonald's, we love to see you smile. Anyways, here's the variants and the Happy Meal version. May 2 December 2003. May 2 December 2003. The arches are now inside a red rounded square. So I believe that's pretty much it. 2003, 2006 in the USA, and 2003 to the present in some countries. The right side has been the square's been removed, and the arches are thinner. So that's it. Here's the version which is looking. Another version which is looking. The 3D version which is looking. The 3D version with the slogan in the shadow. The horizontal version with the slogan in the shadow. We have another version with 3D version slash shadow. The slogan watermark and the red version, and yet another red version, and we have the version with the shadow. Yet another the 3D version of the icon, the 3D version with both the icon and the shadow. The icon, yet another icon. The version with the watermark and the slogan. The sign version with the watermark, the black version with the watermark, and the Wi-Fi version. 2006 to the present, the arches are thinner. Same as last night, except the arches are now thinner. Here's the print version, the gray version, the version with the shine, the Canada version, the version with the black shadow, the version with the watermark, another version with the watermark, the red version, the flag, the circle version, and the green version. And there's also the current side version without the text, and the upside down version used for International Women's Day. And we also have the drive-thru version and the split arches version for the COVID-19 outbreak. 2006 and late 2014, under we have there's like I'm loving it in black text. So yeah, McDonald's, I'm loving it. Here's the print version, the yellow version, the version with the shadow. the 3D version with the shadow, and the Spanish version, me encanta. The version on the red background, another version with a red background, yet another version with a red background, and the version on a green background, and another version with a green background, but it's in Portuguese. Late 2014, 2018, the font of the words I am loving it have changed, so that's it. Here's the red version, the yellow version, the war mark, and we have the Spanish version, and also the version on the red background. 2018 to the present, now the arches are inside. Now the arches are inside a red rectangle again. So that's pretty much it. Here is the here's the inverted version. Here's the brain. The version with the retro trim sign. Yet another version with the retro trim sign. The Canada version. The McDonald's version. The McDonald's Warmark version. The font Speedy. The word McDonald's and the Speedy fonts. And we have a variant with the slogan. And another version without the red rectangle. Yeah, the print version, the yellow version, and the version with the Warmark and the slogan, the slogan Warmark, and the twin and the split arches version. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And also the McDonald's state version. All right, now we're gonna move on to Burger King. So get ready, time to Burger King your way. Let's take a look at what Burger King is. Burger King is an American multinational chain of hamburger fast food restaurants, headquartered in the unincorporated area of Miami-Dade County, Florida. The company was founded in 1953 as Instant Burger King. By the way, Miami-Dade County, that's where I live. So, thank you so much. Anyways, in Jacksonville, Florida, a Jacksonville, Florida-based restaurant chain. After Instant Burger King ran into financial difficulties in 1954, its two Miami-based franchisees, David Edgerton and James McLemore, purchased the company and renamed it Burger King. Over the next half-century, the company changed hands 4 times with its third set of owners. A partnership of TPG Capital, Bain Capital, and Goldman Sachs Capital Partners, taking it public in 2002. In late 2010, 3G Capital of Brazil acquired a majority stake in the company in a deal valued at US $323.26 billion US dollars. The new owners prompted initially a restructuring of the company to reverse its fortunes. 3G, along with partner Berkshire Hathaway, eventually merged the company with the Canadian-based donut chain Tim Hortons under the auspices of a new Canadian-based parent company named Restaurant Brands International. The 1970s were a golden age of the company's advertising, but beginning in the early 1980s, Burger King advertising began losing focus. A series of less successful advertising campaigns created by a procession of advertising agencies continued for the next 2 decades. In 2003, Burger King hired the Miami-based advertising agency Crispin Porter plus Bukowski, or CP plus B, which completely reorganized its advertising with a series of new campaigns centered on a redesigned Burger King character nicknamed The King, a company with a new online presence. While highly successful, some of CP plus B's commercials were derived for perceived sexism or cultural insensitivity. Burger King's new owner, 3G Capital, later terminated the relationship with CP plus B in 2011 and moved its advertising to McGarry Bowen to begin a new product-oriented campaign with expanded demographic targeting. Burger King's menu had expanded from a basic offering of burgers, french fries, sodas, and milkshakes to a larger, more diverse set of products. In 1957, the Whopper became the first major addition to the menu, as it has become Burger King's signature product since. Conversely, Burger King has introduced many products which failed to catch hold in the marketplace. Some of these failures in the United States have seen success in foreign markets, where Burger King has also tailored its menu for regional tastes. From 2010, Burger King aggressively targeted the 18 to 34 male demographic with larger products that often carry correspondingly large amounts of unhealthy fats and trans fats. This demographic with larger products that often... This tactic would eventually damage the company's financial underpinnings and cast a negative pall on its earnings. Beginning in 2011, the company began to move away from its previous male-oriented menu and introduced new menu items, produced the product reformulations and packaging as part of its current owner 3G Capital's restructuring plans of the company. As of December 31st, 2018, Burger King reported that it had 17,796 outlets in 100 countries. Of these, nearly half are located in the United States, and 99.7% are privately owned and operated, with its new owners moving to an almost entirely franchised model in 2013. Burger King had historically used several variations of franchising to expand its operations. The manner in which the company licenses its franchisees varies depending on the region, with some regional franchises, known as master franchises, responsible for selling franchise sub-licenses on the company's behalf. Burger King's relationship with its franchises has not always been harmonious. Occasional spats between the two had caused numerous issues, and in several instances, the company and its licenses relations have degenerated into precedent-setting court cases. Burger King's Australian franchise, Hungry Jack's, is the only franchise to operate under a different name due to a trademark dispute and a series of legal cases between the two. Yeah, that's pretty much it. A 5-minute short bio on Burger King. Unbelievable. Wait, let's get to the statistics of the restaurant. Restaurant name is Burger King. Its specialty is hamburgers. Founded in 1954, they're owned by Restaurant Brands International and are headquartered in 5505 Blue Lagoon Drive, Miami-Dade County, Florida, United States. Their slogan is Your Way, and the website is www.bk.com. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But yes, without further ado, let's get right to it. This is the logo of Burger King. 1953 1951, the company was founded as Insta Burger King, so we have a half black and gray sun, and under it we have the word Burger King and black text. So yeah, pretty much it. 1951 to 1957, then it was changed to Burger King, so we have the words Burger King and black text. In between we have a hyphen, so that's it. 1955 to 1969, we have the King himself sitting on a burger while holding a soda cup. Under it we have a white and yellow shape. On it we have the words Burger King and red text. Under it we have the words Home of the and Whopper in red text. So that's pretty much it. Here's the icon. 1969 to 1994, we have the words Burger and King and red text. In between them we have two orange shapes that look like burger buns. So that's pretty much it. Here's the version with the slogan, have it your way. 1994 to 1999, the same as last time except the font changed. So that's pretty much it. And finally, 1999 to the present, the font changed again. The buns are more rounded, and now we have a blue C shape surrounding the logo. So that's pretty much it. Also, the buns are brighter. So that's it. Here's the print version, the original version, the darker version. We have the watermark and the flag. The version with the slogan, have it your way. The version with the former slogan, taste is king. We have the fried king version. The version with the former slogan, be your way. The version with the current slogan, your way. The pancake version and the melted version used in the United Kingdom. Now we're going to move on to Wendy's, so let's have some fun. Now that's better. Let's go to the short bio for those who know what Wendy's is. Wendy's is an American international fast food restaurant chain founded by Dave Thomas on November 15th, 1969 in Columbus, Ohio. The company moved its headquarters to Dublin, Ohio on January 29th, 2006. As of December 31st, 2018, Wendy's was the third largest hamburger fast food chain with 6,711 locations, following Burger King and McDonald's. On November 24th, 2008, the company announced a merger with Triarch Companies Incorporated, a publicly traded company and the parent company of Arby's. Wendy's headquarters remain in Dublin. Following the merger, Triarch became known as the Wendy's Arby's Group, later as the Wendy's Company. As of December 31st, 2018, there were a total of 6,711 locations, including 353 that are company owned and 6,358 that are franchised. 92% of the system-wide locations are in North America. While Wendy's determines standards for each store's exterior appearance, food quality, and menu, the store owners have control over hours of operation, interior decor, pricing, staff, and uniforms, and wages. The chain is known for its square hamburgers, sea salt fries, and Frosties, for a soft-serve ice cream mixed with starches. Wendy's menu consists primarily of hamburgers, chicken sandwiches, french fries, and beverages such as the Frosty. Since phasing out their big classic, the company does not have a signature sandwich, such as the Burger King Whopper or the McDonald's Big Mac. Dave's Quarter Pound or 110-gram single was introduced in 2011, and Dave's Hot and Juicy, a reworking of the long-standing Wendy's single, shortened to simply Dave's in 2016, a square pattied burger made with fresh ground beef rather than round frozen patties. Wendy's uses square hamburger patties, which hang over the edge of the circular hood as its signature item. So I believe that's pretty much it. Taking a look at the statistics of Wendy's, we have the restaurant name is Wendy's, especially its hamburgers, founded in November 15, 1969, owned by the Wendy's Company. Their headquarters are on 1 Dave Thomas Boulevard, Dublin, Ohio, U.S. Their slogan is We Got You, and their website is Wendy's.com. The link is in the description below. So now without further ado, let's get right to it. This is the logo of Wendy's. 1969 to 1971, we have the word Wendy's, the red text one. Under we have a black shape, coming out of the shape. We have a white circle on a black outline, and inside we have Wendy herself, a little girl with red hair and a white blue dress. Under everything, we have the words old-fashioned hamburgers in black text. So that's pretty much it. Here's the watermark and the icon. 1971 to 1975, now above the word Wendy's. Now above the word girl, we have the words quality is R and recipe in black text. So that's it. 1975 to 1978, same as last time, except the font is more changed. The font words old-fashioned hamburger have changed, and the watermark and the icon are less close to each other. So that's pretty much it. Here is the icon. 1978 to 1982, we have a yellow rectangle on a brown line. Inside we have a red shape, and inside we have the word Wendy's and white text. Under it, there's black shape, and right of it we have a white circle on a black line. And inside we have the girl Wendy herself, and above her there's just looking quality is our recipe in black text. Under the red shape we have the words old-fashioned hamburgers in black text. So that's definitely much in. 1982 2013 we have a white circle. We have white shape on a black outline, and inside we have a red shape on a black outline. We have a red shape, and inside we have the word Wendy's in black text. Under it, we have the black. We have some black lines above the word Wendy's. We have a white circle on a black outline, and inside we have Wendy herself, and above her, there's just looking quality is a recipe in black text. Under that red shape, we have a red rectangle, and inside we have a yellow shape, and inside we have the words old-fashioned hamburgers in black text. So I believe that's pretty much it. 2013, save last night, except the words, except the shape of the word old-fashioned hamburgers have been removed. So that's pretty much it. And finally, 2013, to the present, we have a white circle on a black outline coming out of it. We have Wendy herself, and under it, we have the word Wendy. Under the shape, we have the word Wendy's in black text. So that's pretty much it. Here's the icon and the red version of the icon, the version used on their Twitch profile, and the watermark. Now we're gonna move on to Play-Doh. Oh yeah, Play-Doh, Play-Doh. Oh yeah! Let's get the show right on what Play-Doh is. Play-Doh is a modeling compound used by young children for arts and crafts projects at home. The product was first manufactured in Cincinnati, Ohio, United States, as a wallpaper cleaner in the 1930s. The product was reworked and marketed to Cincinnati schools in the mid-1950s. Play-Doh was demonstrated at an educational convention in 1956, and prominent department stores opened retail accounts. Advertised events promoting Play-Doh on influential children's television shows in 1957 furthered the product's sales. Since its launch on the toy market in the mid-1950s, Play-Doh has generated a considerable amount of ancillary merchandise, such as the Fun Factory. In 2003, the Toy Industry Association included Play-Doh in a Century of Toys list. So, yeah, that's all there is to it. Take a look at the text of Play-Doh. Brand name is Play-Doh. Type clay is modeling clay. It was introduced in 1950. It was owned by Hasbro. No headquarters, no slogan, and the website is Play-Doh.hasbro.com. Link is in the description. But with that being said, let's get to it. This is a logo hitch of Play-Doh. 1956 to 1964, we have the Play-Doh can on it. We have a red shape on the right inside. We have the words DRHO in black text. White text. On it, we have the words Play-Doh. We have the word Play-Doh in white text on the blue outline. Under it, there's the word molding cut out plowed in black white text. Under it, we have the words Titan. We have the words clean and non-toxic in black text. Under it, we have a character. And on the right, we have the table with lots of supplies out there. So that's it. 1964 to 1981, we have a yellow. We have a yellow can on it. We have a red shape on the black outline. Inside, there's a face of a boy wearing a red beret. Under it, we have the word Play-Doh in white text. Under the shape, we have the word Kenner in blue text. So that's it. 1981 to 1982, the word Kenner has been removed and everybody's now 3D. So that's it. 1980. Here's our alternative version. 1982 to 2000, the face, the boy is now looking on the left. The shape is now on a white and blue outline. And the boy's beret is now blue. So that's it. Also, the font where Play-Doh is changed. Here's the version without the face and an alternative version. 2002, we have a red shape on a colorful outline. Inside, we have the word Play-Doh in white text on a black outline. Under the letter O, we have the word brand in blue and white text. Above the shape, we have the boy coming out holding the shape. So that's it. 2002 to 2016, we have a red shape on a white blue outline. And on a yellow shadow. On it, we have the word Play-Doh in white text on a black outline. Above the letter H, we have the word brand in black text. And under the word Play-Doh, there are the words molding and cut out pound in black text. So, yeah, that's it. Here's the version with the yellow background and the version without the white shadow. And finally, 2016, the right the same black text. So the words molding and cut out have been removed. And the word brand is out above the word. Is out above the letter O's. Also, the shape is more rounded. Here's the 60th anniversary version. Now we're going to move on to Toys R Us. Because, I wanted to be a Toys R Us kid. Here's your mind for those who know what Toys R Us is, and for those who do not want to grow up. Toys R Us is an international toy, clothing, and baby product retailer owned by True Kids Incorporated, doing business as True Kids Brands and various others. It was founded in April 1948 with its headquarters located in Wayne, New Jersey, in the New York metropolitan area. Founded by Charles Lazarus and its modern iteration in June 1957, Toys R Us traced its origins to Lazarus' children's furniture store, which he started in 1948. He added toys to its offering and eventually shifted his focus. The company had been in the toy business for more than 65 years and operated around 800 stores in the United States and around 800 outside of the U.S., although these new numbers have steadily decreased with time. At its peak, Toys R Us was considered to be a classic example of a category killer. However, Toys R Us However, with the rise of mass merchants as well as online retailers, Toys R Us began to lose its share of the toy market. Ouch, that's gonna hurt. The company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection on September 18, 2017, and its British operations entered administration in February 2018. In March 2018, the company announced that it would close all of its U.S. stores and all of its U.S. and British stores. The British locations closed in April, and the U.S. locations in June. The Australian wing of Toys R Us entered voluntary administration on May 22nd and closed all of its stores on August 5, 2018. Operations in other international markets, such as Asia and Africa, were less affected, but chains in Canada, parts of Europe and Asia, were eventually sold to third parties. The company continued to operate as a licensor of the chain's international operations, but lenders announced in 2018 that they plan to relaunch the U.S. Toys R Us retail business in the future. The lenders also partnered with Kroger to add the Jeffrey's Toy Box, named after the chain's mascot, pop-up departments to selected locations in order to give Toys R Us a presence during the holiday shopping season. On January 20, 2019, the company emerged from bankruptcy as True Kids. To date, there are only two locations open in the United States. We have one in New Jersey and the other one in Texas. So as we take a look at the statistics of the store. Store name is Toys R Us. Product is Toys and Games. They were founded on April 1948 as True Kids Incorporated. The headquarters are 1 Jeffrey Way, New Jersey, United States. Their slogan is Today We Play. Their website is ToysRUs.com. Link to that in the description below. So now without further ado, let's get right to it. It's time for the locations of Toys R Us. 1948 to 1957, the store was founded as Toys Discount Supermarkets / Superstores. We have the words children and supermarkets and red text under it. We have the word save 30 to, we have the slogan save 30 to 70% every day in blue text. On the right of the supermarket, we have a blue arrow, and inside there are the words Bargain Town USA white text. So that's it. 1957, 1967, we got the words children's in black text, except the letter R is inverted. Under it, we have a black shape, and inside there's word discount in white text. Under it, there's word supermarkets in black text, but the first letter R is also inverted. Under it, we have Jeffrey is up, and coming out from it, we have these white speech marks all black online, and inside we have the word Toys R Us in white text, in black text, and a black exclamation point. So that's it. 1967, 1979, we have a white and red truck, and coming out we have Jeffrey. On it, we have Toys R Us in colorful text, and I believe it's right. Children's Discount Supermarkets, world's biggest toy superstore. So I believe it's 1969 to 1972. We have a black rectangle on a white background. Inside we have the word Toys R Us in colorful text. Under it, we have the word Children's Bargain Town in white text. So that's it. 1972 to 1976, we have the word Toys R Us in black text and a black exclamation point. The letter R is inverted. So that's it. 1976, 1980, the name was finally changed to Toys R Us. So we have the word Toys. The exclamation point has been removed, and the word Toys R Us is now in red. Is now in blue, yellow, green, and red text. So that's it. And here's the print version. 1985. Same here, except the letter T is now red text. The letter O is in yellow text. The letter Y is in light blue text. The first letter S is in purple text. The letter R is in green text. The letter U is in orange text, and the second letter S is in dark blue text. So that's it. Nothing else is here. Same by this logo. 1985 to 1988, same as last time, except the letter T is now in red text. The letter O is in orange. The letter T and the first letter S are now in red text. The letter O is in orange text. The letter Y and the letter U are in green text. The first letter S is in purple text, and the letter R is in yellow text. That's it. Here's the outline version, the black and yellow version, the orange version, Jeffrey himself, and the version with Jeffrey. 1988, 2007, same as last time, except the letter R is inside a blue circle, inside a blue star. Yes, that's it. Here's the print version, the 3D version, the inverted version, the early version, the blue version, and the icon, and that's it. 2007 to the present, the star has been removed, and the letter R is now in black, is now blue text, and we have a negative space outline star inside the letter R. So that's pretty much it. Also, all the fonts have changed, and the letter S is in, and the first letter S is in red text. So that's it. Here's the print version, the icon, the print version, the icon, the early prototype version, another a variant, the yellow version, a variant, the version with Jeffrey, the sign, the white version with Global Resource Center, the social media icon, and the designs for a canceled Toys R Us rebrand. That didn't happen. The version with Toys R Us and their early version used in their San Diego, California location. Now we're going to move on to WTTW, a PBS station, Chicago. It's going to show by those what WTTW is. WTTW, Virtual Channel 11, UHF, Digital Channel 25 is a primary public broadcasting service, or PBS, member television station licensed in Chicago, Illinois, United States, owned by non-for-profit broadcasting entity Window to the World Communications Incorporated is a sister station to First Nations Experience or FNX affiliate WYCC Channel 20 and commercial classical music radio station WFNT 98.7 FM. By the way, I'll talk about WYCC later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. The three stations share studios in the Renee Crown Public Media Center, located at 5400 North St. Louis Avenue, adjacent to the main campus of Northeastern Illinois University, in the city's North Park neighborhood. WTTW and WYCC share transmitter facilities atop the Willis Tower on South Wacker Drive in the Chicago Loop. WTTW also owns and operates the Chicago Production Tower, a video production entity facility that is operated alongside the three stations. WTTW is one of two PBS member stations serving the Chicago market, alongside Gary, Indiana, licensed WYIN Channel 56. WTTW, along with Wisconsin Public Television flagship station WHA-TV in Madison, Wisconsin, serve as default PBS stations for Rockford, as that market does not have a PBS station of its own. Both stations are available in that market on local cable providers. On 7/7/2017, Window to the World Communications announced that it was seeking to purchase WYCC from the City Council of Chicago, in a move that would put WYCC and WTTW under one corporate umbrella. The state was approved by the Federal Communications Commission, or the FCC, on March 30th, 2018, and the state was completed on April 20th. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. As we reach the 30-minute mark of this video, the video's almost over. So let's take a look at the statistics. The station call letters WTTW branded as WTTW 11, WTTW Chicago, WTTN National. Number of affiliations PBS. Their launch date is September 6, 1955. It's owned by Window to the World Communications Incorporated. Their headquarters are in Chicago, Illinois, United States. They do not have a slogan, and their website is WTTW.com. Link is in the description below. So now, without further ado, let's get started. This is the logo hits of WTTW. 1955 to 1975, we have a black sun. In the middle, we have a white number 11. So that's it. Here's the variants. 1975 to 1997, we just have a black number 11. So that's pretty much it. Here's the word Chicago, a variant, and another variant. 1997 to 2001, we have a we have a blue and white rectangle. Inside the blue part, we have the word WTTW, a white text on a blue shadow. On the right, there are two white shapes on black shadows, representing the number 11. And on the white part, we have the words, we have the slogan, your window to the world, in black text. So that's pretty much it. Test 1, test 6, we have the word WTTW in blue text on the right. We have a great number 11 under it. There are the words, a service of network in Chicago in black text, except the word network is in gray text. And between the words network in Chicago, we have a blue shape. And everything is on a black background, and everything on the white background. So that's pretty much it. 2006 in the red zone, we have the word WTTW in black text on the right. There's a blue number 11. So that's pretty much it. Here's the variants. And finally, 2015 to the red zone, the number 11 has been removed and is replaced with the PBS logo. And everything on a white background. So that's it. Now we're going to move on to WYCC, a First Nation Experience station. Let's take a little short bite of what WYCC is. WYCC, First Channel 20. You wish that Channel 25. It's a First Nation Experience, or FNX, affiliated television station, licensed to Chicago, Illinois, United States. Owned by not-for-profit broadcasting entity Window to the World Communications Incorporated, it is a sister station to PBS member WTTW Channel 11 and commercial classical music radio station WFMT 98.7 FM. The three stations share studios in the Renee Crown Public Media Center, located at 5400 North St. Louis Avenue, adjacent to the main campus of Northeastern Illinois University, in the city's North Park neighborhood. WYCC and WTTW share transmitter facilities atop the Willis Tower on South Wacker Drive and the Chicago Loop. WYCC previously maintained studios at Kennedy King College on South Union Avenue and Halstead Parkway in the Englewood neighborhood. There is no separate website for WYCC. Instead, it is integrated with that of sister station WTTW. On October 25, 2017, WYCC, then owned by the City Colleges of Chicago, announced that it would terminate its affiliation with PBS, broadcasting MAC Worldview instead on subchannel 20.1 in the interim. The station ceased broadcast operations on November 27, 2017, but returned to the air on WTTW Spectrum on April 23, 2018. With MHC Worldview now transitioned to a streaming-only service, WYCC flipped to FNX on March 1st, 2020. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Taking a look at the statistics of the station. Station call letters are WYCC. It is branded as WYCC FNX. Network affiliation is a First Nations Experience. It was launched on February 3rd, 1983. It's owned by Window to the World Communications. The headquarters are in Chicago, Illinois, United States. They do not have a slogan, and their website is interactive.wttw.com/FAQ-WYCC-broadcast. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. So now, without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Here's the locations of WYCC. 1983 to 1997. We have a black circle on a yellow line, and inside there's a yellow number 20. And coming out from the circle, we have a yellow line, and on it we have some Chicago buildings under it. Under the line, there's the word WYCC, and yellow text under it. We have the word Chicago in green text, and everything's on a black background. So that's it. 1997-2003, we have the word WYCC in blue text. Between the letters WY, we have the letter C in blue text. Under the letter C and C, we have a light blue number 20, and under everything there, the words the educational institution in blue text. So that's pretty much it. Nothing to say about there. 2013, we have the words YCTV in blue text. Under it, we have the word WYCC in black text. And above the word YCTV, there's a gray shape. And under the word WYCC, we have the word Chicago in black text. Under it, we have two blue numbers, one being 20 and the other being 21. Between them, there's a gray square, and on the right of the number 21, there's the word DT in black text, and under it, on the right of it, there's the PBS logo. So that's it. 2003-2017, we have the word WYCC in black text. Under it, we have the words Be More in Chicago in black text. On the right, there's the 3D PBS logo. So that's it. And here's the network ID. Test 18-20. The number of the station affiliations to MHZ Worldview. So we have a blue background on it. We have the word WYCC in black text, in white text. All right, we have a white line. On the right, we have the MHZ Worldview logo that consists of two white shapes forming the letter W, and above it there are three white hexagons. And under the letter W, we have the words MHZ and Worldview in white text. So that's pretty much it for that. And finally, Tesla's point to the president, they eventually changed their affiliations to First Nations Experience. So we have the word WYCC in black text on the right. There's a black line, and on the right, there's word FNX in black text. And that's pretty much it. There's also a black paintbrush across on the letter X. So that's all there is to it. Finally, we're going to take a look at our final logo of this episode. We are taking a look at PBS, the Public Broadcasting Service. So this is going to be a lot of fun as we take a look at the short introduction to what PBS is. The Public Broadcasting Service is an American public broadcaster and television program distributor. It is a non-profit organization and the most prominent provider of educational television programming to public television stations in the United States, distributing series such as American Experience, America's Test Kitchen, Auntie's Roadshow, Arthur, Barney and Friends, Clever Debate Red Talk, Downton Abbey, Finding Your Roots, Frontline, The Magic School Bus, Masterpiece, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Nature, Nova, The PBS News Hour, Reading Rainbow, Sesame Street, Teletubbies, Keeping Up Appearances, and This Old House. PBS is funded by a combination of member station dues, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the National Datacast, pledge drives, and donations from both private foundations and individual citizens. All proposed funding for programming is subject to a set of standards to ensure the program is free of influence from the funding source. Since the mid-2000s, the Roper Opinion Research polls commissioned by PBS have consistently placed the service as the most trusted national institution in the United States. A 2016-2017 study by Nielsen Media Research found 80% of all U.S. television households view the network's programs over the course of a year. However, PBS is not responsible for all programming carried on public television stations, a large proportion of which may come from its member stations, including WTTW, WETA-TV, WNAT, WTTW, WHYY-TV, 20 Station PBS, American Public Television, and independent producers. This distinction regarding the origin of different programs on the service present a frequent source of viewer confusion. PBS has more than 350 member television stations, many owned by educational institutions, non-profit groups, both independent or affiliated with one particular local public school district or collegiate educational institution, or entities owned by or related to state governments. So, yeah, pretty much it. Take a look at the statistics of the channel. The channel is PBS, Genres Public Broadcasting. It was launched on November 5th, 1970. They did not have an owner. The headquarters are in Arlington, Virginia, United States. Their slogans are Be More, and this is PBS, and their website is www.pbs.org. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. So now, without further ado, it's time to introduce the final logo of this episode, the logo history of PBS. 1971 to 1972, we have the word public broadcasting service with the word public in red text, the word broadcasting in yellow text, and the word service in blue text. That's pretty much it. 1971 to 1984, we have the words PBS. We have the word PBS in blue, blue, orange, and green text. And speaking of the letter P is in blue text, the letter B is in orange text, and the letter S is in green text. By the way, the letter P on the left is called the P head. Yeah, so that's the P hats. That's all the race here. Here's the print version, the version with the full name, the print version with their full name, another version with their full name, the red, white, blue version, and the green, blue, and red version. It's on Saturday Night Live. And there's also the red version. We have there's also the icon and the flip version of the icon. 1984 to 1988. Now we have the black P hat and coming out for it. There's the negative space P hat and coming out. We have a black P hat. Under it we have the word PBS in black text. So that's it. Here's the horizontal version, the blue and red version, and I'll use the 1987 version. The icon. The blue and red version of the icon, the purple version of the icon, the watermark, and the white version of the icon. 1998, 2002, the P-hat logo is now white on a black circle, and where PBS is now on the right of the logo. So that's it. Here's the print version, the alternative version, another alternative version, another alternative print version, another alternative version, another alternative version, the stack version, print version, stack version, and the icon. 2002 2019, the P has bigger, the word PBS is smaller, and the font has changed. So that's it. Here's the print version, the white version, the alternative version, the print alternative version, the white version, the stack version, the print version, the stack version, the white version, the stack version, the version with the slogan, the print version with their slogan, and the white version with their slogan. There's also the watermark and the print and the white version of the watermark. 2019, same as last time, except the font, except the logo is now 3D. So that's it. Here is the white version. The alternative version with white text, the stack version, the white stack version, the blue 3D version, the blue 3D and white the blue 3D version with the white text, the stack version that's blue, the green version, the green 3D version, the green 3D version with the white text, the pink and purple 3D version, the pink and purple 3D version with the white text, the orange 3D version with the white text, the version with their slogan be more, and the white version with their slogan be more, and the version with their slogan be more with the blue 3D version. There's also the icon, the blue version of the icon, the green version of the icon, the pink and purple version of the icon, and the orange version of the icon. And finally, 2019 to the present, the P is more bigger, the P is more rounded, and the logo is now 2D. It is the circle is now blue, and the font of it has changed. Also, the word PBS is now blue. That's blue text. That's it. Here's the inverted version, the print version, the inverted print version, the icon, the print version of the icon, the circle version of the icon, the inverted circle version of the icon, the print circle version of the icon, the inverted print circle version of the icon, the watermark, the print version of the watermark, and the white version of the icon. All right, that's it. It's over. I did it. After exactly 40 minutes of logo histories, it is finally complete. Thank you so much for watching episode 4 of Logo History 2. It's been a long way to get there, but we finally did it. So please, leave a like, share this video with your friends, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to the show with notifications turned on to never miss another new video from me as we're on the road to 200 subscribers. Yes! We made past 9 logos. We made past Tomorrow Entertainment, McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Play-Doh, Toys R Us, WTTW, WYCC, and PBS. And there are still plenty more logos to come. So, without further ado, thank you so much for watching. I've been Because you yourself, and I'll see you next time for another new episode of Logo History 2. Also, don't forget to request a logo for the next episode in the comments below, because you may never know what logo might pop up next in episode 5 of Logo History 2. So, thank you so much for watching today. For all of us here at Logo History 2, I'm Miguel Sanchez. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all next time for another edition of Logo History 2. Peace out, take care, and have an awesome day. Bye for now. Laters.